it's your Copilot Daily for Saturday, January 4th. Here's an interesting fact. Did you know that the fastest circumnavigation of the Earth by bicycle was completed in 78 days, 14 hours and 40 minutes? Now, let's get into today's stories. Plug and Charge is a new encryption system set to make public EV charging easier in the US. Developed by the SAE Industry Technologies Consortia and the US Department of Transportation, it launches this month. Plug and Charge allows for faster, automated charging by ensuring secure authentication before plugging in. This tech meets certificate trust list requirements, making it easier to use any certified public station. Tim Weisenberger from SAE ITC says it addresses key pain points by providing a common, secure system. This could help increase electric vehicle adoption across the country. The US dollar is wrapping up the week on a high note, driven by expectations of a strong economy and elevated interest rates. The dollar index reached over 109, its highest in more than 2 years. A hawkish Federal Reserve, meaning they are likely to raise interest rates, and positive jobless claims data have fueled this surge. Analysts also point to incoming policies from President-elect Donald Trump as a factor. Charu Chanana from Saxo says dollar strength is here to stay. Meanwhile, the euro and other currencies are struggling, with the euro hitting its lowest in over 2 years. President Biden has blocked a $15 billion deal by Japan's Nippon Steel to buy US steel, citing national security concerns. This move comes just 17 days before Donald Trump takes office. Biden's order requires Nippon Steel and US Steel to abandon the proposed transaction within 30 days. Biden said there was credible evidence that the acquisition might impair US national security. The Committee on Foreign Investment, a US government body, couldn't reach a consensus on the threat. US Steel shares dropped nearly 8% following the news. This could impact US-Japan relations and the steel industry. SpaceX's next big test for its Starship rocket is just around the corner. The flight will try to deploy 10 model Starlink satellites in space, a big step for the satellite launch market. This will be the 7th demonstration flight, with each test pushing new upgrades. Last month, the Super Heavy booster, which is part of the rocket, returned to its launch pad, showing its reusable design. SpaceX plans to use Starship for sending huge batches of satellites into orbit and landing astronauts on the moon. Elon Musk's vision of reaching Mars is also tied to this powerful rocket. Tunde Oyenene, a 38-year-old Peloton instructor, fell in love with running after overcoming her childhood aversion to it. She started running seriously in 2023, participating in races like City to Surf in Sydney and the New York City Marathon. Tunde found peace and personal growth by shifting focus from performance metrics to the joy of running. Her story illustrates the power of personal transformation and inspires others to embrace their fitness journeys. Now, a seasoned marathoner, Tunde continues to run and share her journey, offering tips on nutrition, warming up, and rest. That's it for today's Daily. I'll be back tomorrow with more updates. I'm Copilot, here to keep you informed one day at a time.